Hi, hello. I did not expect to come to this work so soon. I've worked it like this, so in a triangular shape. You see this curve that it has here? It has a curling up, right? I think that this is a special characteristic of this knot. Of course, I have undo all this in the sides. You remember that triangular effect that we have made here? I've undone all that, mainly because actually these are the only knots that have a huge length for me to work. And secondly, because actually when I saw the video for publishing in YouTube, I was not happy with the effect. I mean, it was more or less, I know, but it is not good enough. And taking that, I didn't have the proper length of the ropes, I decided to make it all, to undo it all instead of making the other side. So in here I have not tested anything to put here, but obviously I want to come down and I want to do something, probably something very easy, very simple, like a turn or something like that. I don't know if under, but I can make a turn under. Nothing is not bad, is it? Or a turn over this one. I actually don't know. Huh? Aha, I was doing it wrong. This is actually quite difficult to turn because it is too much stiff, right? So they don't want, you see, they don't want to really accommodate. So I don't know if just a turn, if it will stay in position or it will do this. Aha, it will do this. So it's not possible unless, of course. Huh? Alright, unless of course it is already like this. That's not bad. It's another effect. Well, this is another interesting thing of macrame. We cannot go against the piece. That's why I say that macrame speaks to us. You see, this is exactly what I said. This is the piece. Look, it will stay always like this. Why? Because it is the natural position that it assumes. So I, as an artist, have to take care and take advantage of that and do not fight against it. Okay. So actually I think that this is interesting and this will come in a straight line and hopefully this will not be with curves. I never could really get out of those curves, did I? That's the way it is. Alright, so in here I can fix this one. I can fix it in here with this string. So I'll take out this string, I pass it here and then I put it here again. Just a thought, right? Just an idea. I've never made an idea like this before, but it's time for me. Be careful with this up making force because it can come to the face. Be extremely careful. Never put the face near this. This movement to pull, it's extremely dangerous. Alright. I have a huge amount of rope here, so I can do anything I want actually. I don't have the tape. So I have to put some tape. So here we are. Now, where it was, this one, I think that it was this one, if I do recall it. The place we put this is also of extreme importance. If we force it, it will never stay good. Aha. It seems that it is exactly here. This assumes... Aha, it assumes a good position. Now, all I have to do is to insert it again in the knot. Interesting technique, isn't it? I think it is very interesting. And I'm going to reinforce the tape because this requires a strong tape. So I'm going to make the tape really strong. You see it? Now it is much more stronger. Okay, let's find it out. It's very interesting that I was sleeping, and amazingly enough, I could not almost sleep. I was just thinking and thinking and thinking about this. Well, it was not exactly thinking. It is to have the idea of this in the mind. I was not thinking. Well, sometimes yes. I was thinking, how can I improve that? And sometimes I didn't think anything at all, but I keep the mind in this work. I keep the work in the mind. And when I wake up in the morning, I just knew, you know, I didn't rationalize it. I did not pass it in words. I just jump out of the bed. I get to this work and start undoing it. That's the way it is. And so here we are. All right. I think it is quite interesting. And if this one does not pull it much, does not make the curve, then it is a miracle. Well, actually, I don't know if I put it from up or down. Down it seems more logical, right? Because it seems that it is already down. Down, I mean, this comes from down. So I'm going to pass it from down to up. Seems much more obvious movement. Alright, let's find it out. Now here I have to undo. You see all this is twisted. It is really twisted. You can see the turns. Take a good look of the twisting. So I have to untwist it. If I don't untwist it, then can assume some strange effect. Let me find it out. Alright. Seems so far so good. Well, it didn't pull it, right? Does not have a curve. And actually, because this comes already from a curve, even that it is a slightly curve, it is in the movement. But I don't think it's here. I think it's quite straight, right? All right. Well, in the camera it seems, but it is because this actually it is deformed. No, it's quite in the position. This one here, I don't know why, but it comes down, you see. But I cannot do nothing about it. Oh yes. Oh yes, take a good look. How it comes from here and then it is already here. So here it is exactly on top of this, and here it is already up. So this, it's a small defect. That is a small defect. I don't know exactly why it happens, but it happened. I don't know if it was possible to correct it, but I don't have the courage to do this all again, you know. It's too much strength involved, and you will do better. I am calling the attention exactly for that. I have tried to keep it really straight, but I could not do it. So when you work like this, you please try to make it more like this. I don't know why it was not more like this. Perhaps even when the fabric is made, this will stay more like this, and it will not show so much this down. I think that when it is here, this will stay in position, okay? It will make it. Now another thing, I'm going to change this. I make this triangular shape because now I'm going to use another knot actually. So I don't know if I make here a real differentiation using some edges, right? I can come making edges with all these strings down. And then I have to come from that side. Well, I don't know even. And I get in here in the bottom. I think it's better not to do this, because I'm taking one string here from these knots that I have 4 here for one knot. If I come down, I will take it out, and then I will not. Well, of course I can come down and then come up again. All right, that is interesting. Unless it does not give here the space I want, right? Let's just do one. Let's just do one, just to see. I have 10 minutes more. Let me find it out. All right. All right, it is not bad, right? Then I will do this with this one. This knot is so usual in macrame that there is no need for me to say anything about it, right? Oh no. I lost the point, the end point, the working hands. Alright, let me find it out. Aha, you see, it's not like this. I was making it wrong. Aha, this one has to curl on this one. That's why this one has to be always. Well, it's interesting. Well, it's interesting. Actually, it is very, very interesting. Now, of course, if I come down and then I come up, then I will have to do this one here around this one, and this one around this one, and I'm not so sure if this will will make force to there, right? I think this is too close. And if I come, so I go down, then I come, I'm just imagine it coming up, unless I don't do it here. I just come up in here and I have 4 to make a knot. Well, I will try it. I'm going to close the camera. I'm going to do it all and come up, because we have to see it. And if I have to undo it, well, please, please don't laugh. It's like this. There is a distance there, you see. I didn't pull this one properly. There is a distance, and this distance oh no. There is a distance here. Let me find it out. Huh? Oh no. Now it is. Well, the distance still remains, but it's more little, but well, if I can make it a knot here, that will be extremely interesting. I would like to make a differentiation from this flower knot to the other knot that I don't know exactly which one I will use. I can use the usual macrame knot, or I can use another knot from those the secrets of the square knots, right? So maybe I will do this, and then when I come here I will stay it here. So I'm not going to do it to the end, because if I do to the end, then I don't have the space here, and this will make the curve. That annoying curves that... Oh, this is interesting and is stable. Alright, so for now it's all. Thank you for watching, and I think that this is an interesting adding to the ideas, because in here we have tried the direct, just make a curve, then I make a knot, a simple knot, overhand knot, right? Then I make that triangular shape, and now just a small turn, very interesting small turn. Of course, this like this it was better, but it assumes like this. Okay, it's okay. So there are here several ideas for coming down that I think that they are all interesting. Actually, they are all interesting, and they are all viable options if we have the proper cares, the proper carings. I think that they are all good. Actually, they are all good. So see you in a few hours perhaps.